Well, I also interviewed DeAndre Bonds,
Right. He played
Stacy from
Stacy.
The Wood.
Correct. Yes. I didn't get to watch those yet, but I've been meaning to.
He has a very interesting story.
I know. This is why I want to watch.
Well, he actually killed his aunt's boyfriend with a knife in self-defense, and ended up doing like 12 years.
And this day, her boyfriend, I guess he was having a bad time in his life, and I pulled up and playing loud music, triggered something in him. He came and he attacked me, and with no words or nothing, just I defended myself, couldn't win, and wind up pulling a knife and just getting stabbing him one time, and he died.
I mean, it's kind of an interesting story because his career really was I wouldn't say taking off, but he was a solid working Hollywood actor. You know, he did The Wood, he did, Tales from the Hood. And I guess he had just gotten cast for Antoine Fisher.
Oh, wow.
And then this happened.
That's fucked up.
And then 12 years later, he gets out. And he's getting roles again.
Good.
He's on the new season of Snowfall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Rest in peace, John Singleton.
Yes, sir.
He also did a movie with the black dude from Star Wars.
The English dude.
The English dude, right. And, he's doing his thing, but, you could tell that he's had a lot of problems along the way, and, he definitely has a lot of pain in what he's lived through. But being a working actor on the level of a DeAndre Bonds, man, I think is not easy to do. And you being an actor, you know that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to say, though, everything happens for a reason. And I bet you the shit that happened to him, he's going to be able to use that in his in the future work that he does, and we might see some fucking really amazing shit come from this man. Like you know what I mean? Like, especially if he's able to make it translate, and you know what I mean? You use your pain and turn it into something else.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever seen the movie Lockdown?
Lockdown. Who's in it?
Master P, DeAndre Bonds, Sticky Fingers, Clifton Powell, Joe Torre.
Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe. That could have been my days of bootleg VHSs. A lot of those bootleg videos are a haze.
Well, there's a rape scene in that movie that DeAndre Bonds is involved in.
Oh, and he said he cried or something like that in real life when he did it?
He cried, yeah. He said he didn't want to do it, and the director convinced him to do it, and then afterwards he went and cried.
The rape scene?
Yeah.
No, I did not want to do it. That's one of the worst scenes I ever did, and I wish I could go back and take it back, you know what I mean? But I was an actor. I'm an actor at the time, and the director, said, I need you to do this, man, and like, fuck it, come on, man, let's just get it out the way.
I guess you cried after doing that scene.
Yeah, I cried. Literally, like, because I felt like I didn't feel right, you know what I mean? It was just something that wasn't spiritually right about that shit.
And it just kind of reminds me of some of the conversations you and I have had about, like, hey, if you got offered a certain kind of role, would you take it? And it's always like, nope. And, here's just a very good example of someone who said, all right, fine, I'll go along with it. And to this day, I mean, because this movie came out, let's take a look, 2000. We're talking about almost 20 years later, he still regrets doing that.
So, wait, let me ask you something. Did he feel apprehensive about doing it ahead of time and did it anyway? Like, did something tell him, I don't really feel comfortable doing this rape scene, but then they talked him into doing it? You see what I'm saying? Or did or did he do it and then afterwards he realized that, oh shit, I don't feel good about that? I'm just curious.
Well, he actually got raped in that movie.
Oh, he got raped in the movie.
By a guy, yeah.
Whoa, see, I didn't.
Yeah, like I haven't actually seen the movie either, but I'm looking down the.
I definitely didn't see this
Wikipedia
movie.
page. Yeah, so Dre, the character he plays, Dre is raped and turned to a prison sex slave by his psychotic cellmate.
Whoa. Oh, see. I'm thinking.
I guess a white dude, yeah, a Nazi dude.
Here's the regular, like, since I knew nothing about it, this is my heterosexual mind thinking of what happened. So I'm thinking in the movie, he had to rape a female. And that, he got so much respect for sisters and or maybe something happened to, a female in his life where he, he cried afterwards or whatever the case may be, and because he felt bad about raping his sister. But you're telling me that in this movie, he was the one that got raped. And then after it happened, he cried. Now, yeah, see, I would have, when I read that in the script, I would have been like, first of all, if I saw it before I auditioned, if it was in the sides, what are called the sides, I would have said, oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not even going for this. But now, if I didn't see it, and let's just say I got the part, and now all of a sudden they included this, like out of nowhere, I'm going to protest to the point where if I have to lose the job, give back the money, like all of that, I'm dead ass serious. Like I'm not doing that. There will be no crying after that because I'm not doing it. But I could understand him regretting something like that. And again, I'm still curious. Was he apprehensive at first, and then somebody said, I'll just do it, and then he went against his intuition, because that's what I feel that you shouldn't do, is go against your intuition. Okay? When you feel your intuition kicking in, when your intuition tells you something, that's your higher self trying to warn you of some shit.
Yeah, man. I think that the one thing that I have learned through the course of my life and my career is that you never do anything just for the money. Period. It doesn't matter how much money. It doesn't matter, what someone does to convince you. If it's strictly for the money, I will not do it. And this is, for example, Adam 22 was talking about, he was on Twitter saying how like a rapper had offered him $10,000 to do an interview and he turned him down, and now the rapper was on IG dissing him. And I'm like, I could relate. I've turned down $20,000 offers for interviews. And people are like, yo, you bougie, you trying to, man, shut the fuck up and take that money. What's wrong with you? 20 G's, like, yo. And it's like, nah, I'm cool. 20 G's, even 50 G's, like, I'm cool. You could take it. Like, because I'll be doing it just for the money. I'll hate when I'll be doing it. And it's going to be obvious to everybody that I've sold out. And I'd rather just slowly build up what I have and say, fuck it. Yeah, that money would have been cool. Yeah, who doesn't want 20,000? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how. Jay-Z would always want 20,000. But you make decisions not to do shit. You make decisions not to do songs with people. You make decisions not to work with certain types of people. And most times when you look back on those decisions, you usually realize that you made the right decisions by turning it down.
Well, I ain't gonna front. I'll interview a motherfucker for 20 G right now.
Well, You know, but our platforms are different.
Clan member, I don't give a fuck.
You know, when I first started, a couple people did pay to get interviews with me. I've never denied that.
Right.
I've done it.
When you first
but
started.
when I first started, when the money was tight and I needed to do it.
Feel free, y'all. Feel free.
Yeah. You know, but go fuck with Jamar, man. When
Yeah,
Vlad doesn't respond to your DM.
5G interviews, yo.
When Vlad ignores your DM, go to Jamar on the podcast, on the Yada I Mean Godcast, and he got you.
Okay? I'll hit you with the Cash App and all of that.